Good morning, Level Up listeners, and welcome back. Yesterday, we dismantled the myth of no time for exercise by exploring the benefits of a simple daily walk. But some days are so packed with meetings that even stepping away for 10 minutes feels impossible. Our body and mind machine gets locked into one position, sitting. Today, in episode 47, I'm going to guide you through a few simple stretching movements you can do right at your work desk. Let's level up.
Okay, so we all know that feeling, right? Some days are just wall-to-wall meetings, deadlines piling up, getting away for even like a quick walk seems impossible. Your whole system, your body and mind machine just kind of locked down, sedentary. But what if you could, maintain that well-being physically and mentally without even leaving your chair? Today, we're doing a deep dive into desk-ercise, basically finding those little moments of movement in a world that keeps us pretty still.
Yeah, it's such a common thing. And it really has some deep effects, that prolonged static posture. It's more than just feeling a bit stiff. It's almost like a silent saboteur, undermining our well-being, our productivity. Because when we sit for hours, especially kind of hunched over a keyboard, it sets off what we sometimes call a cascade of negative physical effects.
A cascade? Okay, that sounds a bit more intense than just discomfort. What does that actually look like?
Oh, it absolutely is more intense. I mean, think about the immediate stuff. You get muscle tension building up, big time, especially neck, shoulders, lower back. That often leads to headaches or just that constant nagging ache, you know?
Yeah, the ache.
And then there's the reduced blood flow, which isn't just about like pins and needles. It means less oxygen getting to your brain. And that leads straight to that afternoon slump, that brain fog.
Right, that feeling where you just can't focus.
Exactly. And just feeling wiped out, low energy. Plus, beyond that, you've got poor posture, putting all the sustained pressure on your spine, on the discs, and the repetitive stuff we do, like typing. That can lead to wrist issues, hand strain, maybe even carpal tunnel down the line. These are all, well, they're like warning lights flashing on your dashboard.
Okay, so warning lights, if we just ignore them, push through, it's not just about being sore for a bit. What are the deeper issues?
Well, if you ignore them consistently, it goes beyond physical pain. It starts to hit your cognitive function.
Yeah.
So reduced focus becomes more chronic, lower energy levels overall. And, over the long haul, it can genuinely contribute to burnout. Which raises a really important question, doesn't it? How do we actually deal with this when, let's be honest, work often keeps us glued to our desks?
Exactly.
And that's really where desk-ercise fits in. Think of it like micro-recovery. It's about weaving in these small, intentional movements, things that actively push back against those negative effects.
So we're not talking about needing to change into gym clothes or block out an hour. It's more targeted things, right? Like stuff you could actually do in an open office without feeling, weird.
Precisely. Yeah, exactly that. We call them micro-interventions. And they can be incredibly subtle. Think about just a gentle neck release, to counteract that neck strain from looking down all the time. Or simple shoulder shrugs, just up, back, and down, maybe rolling them. Releases that tension from typing. Even something super simple like cupping your eyes with warm palms for a second or two, just to soothe screen fatigue. The whole point is they disrupt that static position, get the blood flowing a bit.
Okay, that makes sense. Micro, discrete.
And the sources we looked at also talk about making it a habit, using habit stacking. That's where you consciously link a new little action, like that neck stretch, to something you already do automatically.
Oh, like after sending a long email, you do a quick stretch.
Exactly. Or maybe every time you hang up the phone, you do a couple of shoulder rolls. Or you could use something like the Pomodoro technique, those focused work bursts. Use the short break specifically for a stretch or two. It's all about kind of weaving it seamlessly into your existing day. And you look at the bigger picture here, embracing this whole desk-ercise idea. It's really a proactive act. It's self-care. There's this really wise Indonesian proverb, Sedia payung sebelum hujan.
Okay. What does that mean?
It translates to, prepare the umbrella before it rains. And these little desk-ercises, they are your umbrella. They're the small preventative things you do all day to protect yourself from that storm of a sedentary lifestyle. It's basically saying my well-being matters even when I'm swamped. It's a priority.
Prepare the umbrella before it rains. I like that. A small action with a potentially big protective effect. So what does this all boil down to for you listening right now? It means you really don't need a fancy gym membership or huge chunks of time to look after yourself, your machine. You just need these little moments of intentional movement right where you are, at your desk. So here's your challenge for today. Let's call it the one-move mission. Okay,
Yeah.
just pick one. One of those simple stretches we mentioned. Maybe the neck release. Or the shoulder shrug and roll. Then set a reminder on your phone. Right now, maybe. And just commit. Do it 3 times today. That's it. One move, 3 times. And just notice. See how even just a few seconds of that self-care might shift your energy, your focus, especially later in the afternoon. Give it a try.
Thank you for joining us on Level Up. Tomorrow, we'll talk about changing the perspective that exercise does not always have to be in the gym or torturous. Until then, keep moving and keep leveling up.